Good morning. Jim Lurkey, owner of Safety Connections. Blurb for the week. Continue to focus on creating a positive environment, being a positive person. Well, last week I talked about it's got to come from within, heart and soul. And it can't be a part-time thing. It's got to be an all-the-time thing. So, what do I want to say? Starting my morning, starting this week, starting with my conversation. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're listening to this, with a smile on your face. Another thing, just as a friendly reminder to everyone, what really makes us and triggers us as a person is how we act and react. Words must match, all right, our actions. And if they don't, we're not going to get where we need to get. And it's just that simple. So it's commitment. Freely show appreciation. So what do I mean by that? We got to be able to thank people, and it's got to become a way of life without thinking. We're thanking people, praising people, building off of the positive. Okay, whether it's for a work job well done, it's for being safe, it's for helping one another. And what's interesting is I'll run into people all the time that they don't have ideas. But when you start engaging your team and asking them for feedback, all of a sudden things start to happen. So what do I want to tell you? Hold a team event. Personally, what can you do? Make sure you know what triggers people, what motivates them. Part of, I think, all too often we don't realize is life is truly all about building relationships, not breaking them down, not that we don't have to deal with the issues, but it's really creating those relationships. Whether it's on the job, it's frontline, it's construction, it's healthcare, it's whatever it is, we got to build relationships. We need to know what triggers people. What triggers people? Have an event. Get everyone together. Say, hey, we want to create this positive image as a starting point. And what's the positive image? We want to be able to share. Some folks refer to positive reinforcement. I don't mind the word sometimes, although I don't worry about the wordage. I worry more about that smile on our face, being able to help one another, reaching out for one another. And a sad thing, we need to be able to show we care. And why am I emphasizing that part today? I'm sharing that because a few situations happened recently. And the situations were this. I'm at a meeting, and all of a sudden somebody says, no one damn well cares around here. What do you mean by that? My supervisor don't care, this company don't care, this company's not fair and consistent, and there's issues. There's simply issues. And so what am I telling you? I am telling you we got to be fair, we got to be consistent at anything and everything we do. And we got to create the positive. We got to create such a positive that if people have feelings, whether we like them or not, we got to encourage them to bring those feelings forward and try to deal with those. If we can deal with those feelings that are ill, and this is, I'll just tell you one example of how I dealt with them. I looked at each one of them in a number of groups this past week. And I said, I've been hearing from some folks about no one cares about me. I said, no longer will I buy that. And I said, here's why. I am looking at each one of you, and I want to tell you I care. I love each one of you, period. And in addition, you got issues? Let's deal with those issues. We don't want to deal with them openly? Give me a call. I facilitate a support group. Just give me a call. So it's what we are, who we are, and just understand today, I can't emphasize enough, our actions and words must match. That's my message for the week. Look forward to talking to you next week. Take care.